UCLA Colorado game and the Arizona Washington game are like one possession games. This one was the way it is. Are we at that point now where it's just you better be prepared to strap it up?
Yeah,
for a burn.
I would absolutely say that. I think, you've watched that in the men's game. Men's game, everything's could be a possession. You get in the NCAA tournament and it's all one possession games. It's a real statement to the pack. It's a real statement to the quality of top to bottom. That is it. Like, people might be at the bottom, but they're ready to stomp on anybody, and they're going to get a win. And I'm just glad it wasn't us that ended up being that win.
Yeah, you can see they've got some talent. Simmons and Skinner and some other people. So, but your three-point shooting kind of saved the day, right? Today.
Well, I'm not sure what did. I was really disappointed in our first half offensive production because I thought we were executing well, and we should have had 40 points. Mm-hmm. And if you do it right when you're playing well, maybe you withstand a run that they had. You have a little bit of a cushion. I thought we defended great in the first half. They just got more aggressive. They had a lot of pride. They have people that can break you down off the bounce. They got to the free throw line, which is what they do. And we got tentative, and that's a recipe for bad things. But I was really happy that our team found a way to, people made some big time winning plays, and we had a chance to win it.
And obviously, I talked to Charlize. Her coming back adds immeasurably, and she didn't have a big scoring night, but still, she hit the free throws. She has a presence out there.
Well, it's beyond what she does on the defensive end. I don't know if you just studied her on the defense. She rarely gets beat off the bounce. She knows scouts and personnel. She's the leader everywhere on the court. It's going to take a minute. The speed of the game is the hardest thing to get back, and she's been gone and just needs some reps. But, she's one of those unique players that it doesn't matter if she's scoring or not. She's affecting the game and making a bunch of winning plays.
I think you said last week that you thought your team was in a good position, even with a couple of losses, and now getting Charlize back. That must solidify that feeling even more.
I really do. I feel like we've got some depth at every position on the floor. I think we have a chance to play small when we need to, and I think we have a chance to go big if we needed to. I think we've got some weapons more depth in our weapons that we haven't had in the past. In the past, I think we played 7 people and never went much past that. I really do have a lot of confidence in our bench and who we can play, and even more so moving forward as we kind of figure this thing out.
Well, Clark for sure gives you a quality player with size.
With size, should be able to make outside shots. Again, not a great night tonight for her. I didn't think our 5 player was very good in anyone that played that position tonight. We still need to play inside out. We need to get points in the paint. We didn't get that tonight, but I like the options with Bella and Jessica and obviously even Emma. I think Emma can do that. And plus we have big wings that we can post up and thought we had some chances tonight to do that, and just I don't think we did a very good job with it.
Yeah, and Bella missed some shots that she would normally make.
Yeah, we need Bella to be a little bit more decisive and just turn and get shots up and not quite think it through. She's overthinking a little bit, and she's going to get a lot of people's attention. Right now, when you overthink it, bad things generally happen. So we just got to get her out of that and try to get her just to be aggressive and be explosive and take the shots as they come.
The projection right now is 8 teams going to the tournament. That seems valid that there's that many worthy teams from this conference.
Yeah, I really think so. I mean, it's hard to even stop at 8, but I know based on the net numbers, 8 are in the top 50. So if you just cut it off there, that's pretty strong. And I think those numbers will only get better. You still got to do the work. I think for us, we still, we've got to find a way to get close to 500, and that's hard to do with the schedule that we have coming. But there's no question USC's playing at a high level. And just like you said, Colorado can get beat. I mean, it's just not an easy league, and it's all bunched up. And I don't want to worry about that. And I just want to switch my gears and start worrying about Arizona right now.
Yeah, and that was my other question I was going to ask you. Just what are your sort of initial thoughts about this game on Sunday?
Well, again, I mean, it's a road game. We've been good on the road. We've found a way to manage and do good enough to win. I expect us to respond in a really good way. I thought we turned the ball over too much tonight. That will kill us against Arizona. And like I said, we didn't score enough in the paint. So there's things that I think we can really work on. Our turnovers hurt us. I think our team has a chance to respond in the right way and be ready for, you know, the waves of athleticism and talent and some of the things that Arizona can bring and do. So big challenge, but it always feels good to get a win and then go work on the next scout. So we'll enjoy it tonight.
You said that was it, but I had one more. For Charlize to make 2 trips home and deal with that and come back and contribute what she does. I mean, some people that you'd be out of it for I don't know how long after 2 trips to New Zealand.
Yeah, I mean, I think the big thing for her was, you know, I knew when we were at the airport on Thursday before we went to the Oregons that something went on, something happened. And she's real private. She doesn't like to talk about it. And then after the Oregon State game, we found out and got to talk to her folks and actually even got to see her Nana on FaceTime, and she got to talk to her a little, even though she wasn't speaking. But it was really unbelievable to see what was going on at the house without her, and really hard for Charlize to not be there. And probably a little bit later that night, an hour later, she passed. So Charlize was and then dealt with that, didn't want the team to know, and went into Oregon and was dealing with that on her own and wanting to get back. And again, an amazing person, amazing teammate, amazing leader, amazing competitor. And she loves that family. They are loyalty, faith, family, tribe. They're just a tribe of tradition and just rich, deep roots of where they came from. And her grandma was that to them and is that to their family. So how she's handled that is amazing. And now, you know, it'll still be hard for her not to be back there. But again, she wants to be here for this team, and she wants to, you know, help lead this team into the NCAA tournament and further.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, appreciate it, Jeff. All right.
Coach, just a couple more real quick. First win here in over a decade for the program. Just how big of a statement is that for you guys as you continue to build this program back up?
Yeah, I just want to continue to say I love hearing things like that. I love the fact that we got a win here and have it in a long time for this program. And let me just give a shout out to Charlie Turner-Thorne, because she's the reason why we hadn't won here in 10 years. So it's a statement about how good their program is and how hard it is to come in here and win. And Natasha's going to do a great job here and is. And that was a great game. And, just lucky that we came out on top.
Yeah, and just one of the reasons that you came out on top was sophomore Tara Wallach. She posted her first career double-double, 15 points, 11 rebounds, hit some clutch free throws down the stretch to really seal the victory. Just how big was her performance tonight in getting this win? I
loved her from start to finish. I mean, she made 2 threes in the first little bit of the game. Just, again, she's starting to understand her where she can help us. Have total confidence. She's a person, if she's making threes, you put that combined with her attacking the rim, and then we add and continue to add her back to the basket post game. Again, the sky's the limit for her. I loved her defense tonight. Her rebounding, clearly a double-double. I mean, it's big time, and these are things that now we just expect it all the time from Tara.
Coach, appreciate your time. Congratulations on the win. We'll talk to you after Sunday's game at Arizona. Go Cougs.
Go Cougs.